I, like everyone gathered here today to celebrate Ronnie's life, was so shocked and so saddened to hear the news of Ronnie passing away, especially at such a young age, gone way too soon. But our loss is most definitely Heaven's Gain, and I know that there is most definitely a Groove Academy up there full of wonderfully talented musicians who now have another wonderfully talented member in Ronnie, who no doubt is jamming away on his guitar up there with them too. In the credits for Ronnie's second album, The Quiet Revolution, Ronnie wrote, "Thanks to the Most High for bestowing on me this great gift, and for allowing me to see the smiles and great joy unfold on the many faces of every race, creed and colour throughout the world. Mr. J, I guarantee the legacy you have left here on earth will continue to bring smiles and joy to many people, both long-time fans and those who have yet to discover your music for many, many years to come. To Ronnie's family, thank you for the honour of inviting me to speak today. I dearly hope that all the messages sent by Ronnie's fans all around the globe bring you continued comfort and strength, knowing how Ronnie and his music touched them all. And to Ronnie, a personal thank you from me for for sharing your wonderful gift with us all, and simply for being you. God's blessings, Mr. J, and may you rest in peace.
Thank you, Peter. Appreciate that.
But I know a change gon' come. Oh yes it will.
Thank you. Wayne Ellington.
Ronnie, what can I say? To me, Ronnie was just Ronnie. It was only when he died and I went to the States and met lots of people that told me about my children, about how he loved the UK, and his love for gospel, and his love for the guitar, and the work that he did in acid jazz and starting that whole genre. It was then that I began to understand how much he'd achieved, because to us, Ronnie was just Ronnie. We'd go see him, there was never any airs or graces, Ronnie was just Ronnie. So to hear that he passed away at the age of 51 was just a complete shock. So we went, and we brought him back home. When I think about all that Ronnie has achieved, Ricky and I went through his things, tried to prepare to bring him home, and we saw how he had travelled the world. He touched many people's lives. Nothing that we'll ever be able to do, certainly in our lifetime. But hearing the tributes today and everyone taking part, it reminded me about, what came to mind actually was, can anything good come out of Northwest London? Out of Harlesden? No, tell the truth, really. But for real, Wayne, Oldfield Road, Wayne, no more. Let's be real. I don't know where it all came from. I'm not musical at all. I'm not jealous. But you guys are completely talented, and I'm just blown away. And what you saw was a snapshot of it today. It's been very, very interesting because of the fact that there's so many people that want to give back and want to show through musical performances, and we can't do it all today. Today was just a snapshot. But what we seek to do going forward, because the thing is, Ronnie dies, but the music lives on. When you all die, whatever it is that you do will live on. How do we keep that legacy going? So we will be having concerts, and there's people from all over the world that want to have concerts. We will try to keep Ronnie's legacy going, and that's in terms of what he did here in gospel, because this is where it all started, no matter how you shake it down. Definitely. So LCGC, anyway, we could go there. So we will be doing that. We'll make sure that his legacy lives on. One of the things that our family has always been about, and again Ricky reminded me, was about social justice. And it was really strange, in Ronnie's last months he wrote to Gaynor and said he wanted to start a foundation. Not just he wanted to help the homeless, army veterans, but what he wanted to do was to actually nurture musicians and teach them excellence. And so that's one of the things that we're going to be seeking to do. Now the thing is, it takes a village to raise a child. We could say we want to do these things, but actually, like I said, I'm not musical. So I want to be able to come back to every single one of you and say, all of you that are gifted in terms of music, to say, how can we help that 10-year-old, that 4-year-old that's been given a banjo? How can we inspire them to be as great as Ronnie is and what you guys have become? So all I want to do is to encourage you and say, really, from the bottom of our hearts, we're really, really grateful for all the support you've shown to him over the years. And we are inspired and amazed by how many people Ronnie was able to inspire through his gift. That's the power that you all have as musicians. Don't let your gift die with you. Pass it on. That's all I really want to say. But for the family and I, we just want to say thank you for all your support. Thank you for coming today. And we're not going to go away. We're going to make sure that if we can work together, bring gospel and jazz together, and inspire others to do the same thing that we have done, then Ronnie's death will not be in vain. So I just want to say thank you for all your support. Take care. God bless.
Yeah. Well, thank you to Joel Campbell, Tony Mason, Gary Belfield, Sola Akimbola, and Steve Lewinson for bringing all of those memories back. Would you put your hands together again? Thank you for your time.